Hey everybody. Hey, this is Demetrius here with a quick video on how our funding process work. If you have a business or if you know anyone that has a business but cannot get approved for a business loan from their bank, then this video here will explain our funding process for David Allen Capital. So basically, I'm just going to read um, this first part here where it says, "It is our goal to serve business owners of all sizes. Of course, each funding provider we have has their own funding programs and requirements. Not all businesses can get approved at all the providers based on their size, time in business, industry type, etc. In order to simplify the process, we have partnered with Bank Breezy, who has developed a simple and 100% online process for any size business to apply, based on 5 simple questions. Bank Breezy seamlessly transition the client into the correct funding application for completion. When the client applies at your David Allen Capital website, we forward them to the Bank Breezy automated app sequence where they are asked 4 simple questions. The first question: whose name is your bank account in? Personal name or business name? Number 2, in the last 90 days, what was your lowest monthly revenue? Number 3, what type of funding are you seeking? Line of credit, funding, or both? Number 4, what is your approximate FICO score? Based on the answers they provide, they are placed within 3 different funding buckets. Each of these funding buckets has a unique application sequence to continue. This overview will show you how to determine which funding bucket/providers they were placed within and what the process is for each. At this time, we have 3 buckets: the Giggle, Biddy, Bank Breezy, Big Funding. The process is very similar with each, but each has their own unique online app sequence to continue. Now, the fundings that we have is the Giggle Finance, the Biddy Advance, Bank Breezy Bigger Funding. Now, there are minimum requirements for each funding. So, with the Bank Breezy Bigger Funding, you have to be doing sales over $15,000 a month, and you have to have a business bank account. Now, you have to have a business checking account. Must be in the name of the business, not a personal account used for your business. Online banking is set up. You have to have 4 or more months in business, doing 15,000 or more monthly sales, and the owner has to have a 500 or more FICO score. Minimal non-sufficient fees/negative days. Okay? And as you see here, it says no more than 5 NSF or negative days in any of the last 3 months. Now, if you have a current loan, they do a current loan consideration, which means that if the client has a current capital advance, the amount still owed will be taken into consideration and cause a reduction in approval amount. If you want more funds, the second to fourth position may be available. Now, we also have another funding, which is called the Biddy Advance, which is the Biddy Instant Approval Same Day Funding. But you have to be doing 5,000 to 15,000 a month in sales, a business bank account, and a FICO score of 450 or more. Now, the minimum requirements for this: you have to have a business checking account. It must be in the name of the business, not a personal account used for business. You must have online banking set up, 6 or more months in business. making 5,000 or more monthly sales. The owner has to have a 450 or more FICO score and minimum non-sufficient fees / negative days. No more than 5 NSF or negative days in any of the last 3 months. And here, current loan consideration. If client has current capital advance, the amount still owed will be taken into consideration and cause a reduction in approval amount. Want more funds? Second position may be available. Then we have what's called our Giggle Finance. Giggle is an instant approval same-day funding for self-employed. Now, your lowest sales have to be between 3,000 to 5,000 a month, or you can have a personal bank account, or sales under 15,000 a month, and a FICO score under 550. Okay. Now, the minimum requirements for Giggle is you can have a personal or a business checking account. Online banking is set up. You have to have 6 or more months in business, making 3,000 or more in monthly sales, and minimum non-sufficient fees / negative days, no more than 5 NSF or negative days in any of last 3 months. And also here, they also have current loan consideration. If client has current capital advance, the amount still owed will be taken into consideration and cause a reduction in approval amount. Now, here at the bottom it says, no, Giggle does not fund in New York or California. Okay? And like I said before, if you have been trying to get funding for your business, but wasn't able to get approved from your local bank that you bank with, then we are able to help. As you can see, we also have what's called line of credit. So that way that business have funds when they need them the most. And the credit line is from 5,000 to 100,000. And the qualification for this is you have to be making 15,000 or more in monthly sales. You have to have a 550 or more FICO score. You have to be U.S. based business. Minimum non-sufficient fees / negative days, and also current loans considered. Now, the application process basically is like number one, after 4 questions at Bank Breezy, the client continues the LOC application online. Then step 2, they complete and sign the Bank Breezy line of credit application. You upload your bank statements, driver license, voided check, and sign. Now, number 3 is the best line of credit offer found and shared with the client. Number 4, the contract is sent and is signed by the client. Number 5, funded. Line of credit, portal sent to client. Then number 6, the DSC commission email. It says that, it's sent the next business day in the morning, so if you're really looking to, get funding for your business, and like I said, you're not able to get the funding from, the bank that you bank with, then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put a description down in the bottom of the video. That way that you can check it out for yourself. It has more details on the site. And I just wanted to just give you a quick video on the funding process because I know that, a lot of business had to close down, because of the pandemic, and I know that a lot of business, um, need to make some improvement, as far as, renovating or, you know, um, just marketing or whatever, they need to keep their business or keep the doors open, but, they're having a hard time getting funding or getting it turned down by the banks. So if you know somebody that been looking for funding for their business and was having a hard time trying to get funding, then just share my video or share my link. Um, this way that the bank says no, but we say yes. And I know that, banks out there, give small business owners, a hard time. But we're here to help, businesses, even if the small business owner is not looking for funding at the moment. But at the time, you can always, go to my link that I'm going to put down in the description. So when you do need funding, then we are here to help. So I just wanted to make this quick video of just going over the process of how our funding works um, for David Allen Capital. And I just wanted to go over, this funding process sheet for any business owner that's looking for funding. So I'm going to end the video, and I'll be doing another video soon, more on funding. So be looking out for that video. And like I said, I will put the link in the description at the bottom of the video. So for now, stay tuned for the next video, and I'll see you then.